Hi. Hi,
Okay, my name is Beatriz. I come from Colombia. I did my bachelor in physics in Colombia too.
So I'm Jona. I did my bachelor's here in Leiden in physics and astronomy. And I just decided to stay in Leiden for my master's. And I'm currently in the theoretical track.
My name is Chrysostomos, but you can just call me Chris because it's easier. The research in cosmology that's been done here is state of the art, and my supervisor also been here for some colloquia and conferences. I told him that I found this university called Leiden University, and I found a cosmology program. He told me that this is a great university and you should apply there. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, I was a bit unsure when I was looking at all the programs what I wanted to do, but in the end the mix of the more the data science techniques and the physics side really intrigued me, so I thought it might be interesting to study.
What I really like about quantum matter and optics is because you can do it very diverse. You can go a little bit more into the theoretical side if you don't like it like me. You can go into completely an experimental direction, and there's just a lot of overlap and difference, and you also have a lot of connections to where you can also go to another university and you can do a course there, or you can work together with them in a project. And I think I just love the diversity, and it's so big and you can do so many different things. So I mean that's also kind of intimidating because it's not very well defined anymore, but I think it gives freedom to every person, and that's what I really like about it.
Well, I have never been in these type of courses that are like seminars, and I have enjoyed them a lot because even though it's sometimes more work because you have to be engaged in all the classes, like to participate and everything, I really enjoy that sometimes the class it's just to read papers. For example, it was a bit like that in biophysics the last semester. Like there's not a textbook, like a text guide. So maybe it's not that deep in that sense, but you learn way more applications, or at least more state of the art.
It's not so difficult to learn new things when you know the basics, and I'm glad that here the professors do not attempt to give you all possible information about the course, but just basics, and then everything else you can study by yourself. So for me it's better.
Yeah, so the job is rather to direct you.
Yes.
My favorite course is absolutely, without any further thinking, is theoretical cosmology. Yeah. But the reasons is because, I fell in love with cosmology during my bachelor's, and I think that this course contains everything that a cosmologist should know and might need in their future research.
Have you visited the colloquia that we have here, like John van der Waals colloquium and so on?
Yes, so I always try to visit the Van der Waals colloquia. Yeah, I think they're really fun. I missed a few, but most of them I was there. During my bachelor research, we found out about all these colloquia. So we have like the Van der Waals colloquia, but also this week's discoveries. There was more, right? Eurofest colloquia, I think. Oh, but I never went there because it never fit my schedule, and I think most of them were cancelled due to Corona.
And what I like of having to do too, it's that in biophysics there are many groups here of research, so I want to try like very different ones to see, because I don't know if I want something more computational and theoretical in biophysics, or maybe something more experimental. So I really like that I have the option to do the two projects.
I knew I wanted to go to the quantum optics department, but I didn't really know per se which supervisor. So I basically sent an email to the three professors I was interested in, so that's Martin van Exter, Wolfgang Löffler and Michiel de Dood. And I asked if there was like one day where I could just visit all of their groups. So basically that's what we did. So I came out, and then you also have like the PhD students to tell you about what they do, and you kind of meet everyone already. And with that you kind of already get a feeling how is your supervisor, like what type of person is he, and you kind of already know them from your courses, but it's a very different environment, so just to talk to them one-on-one is a really good indication, because if it doesn't click you will know very fast.
How important is that to you?
The most important thing. I think it's more important than the actual project.
So I would say to prospective students, just go to different universities, talk to as many people as possible, and really look at different research groups and see where you feel connections, because that's finally the place where you're going to spend a lot of time doing research.
Yeah, I've of course been here for quite some time now, so I really enjoy the city of Leiden. You have in a non-COVID situation, you have lots of bars and stuff you can do. So I really enjoy what it has to offer. I'm also a member of a student association, so I quite enjoy having access to a lot of associations in the city of Leiden. It makes you really think about what do I want to get out of student life, except just learning stuff. And I think that's really a nice benefit of these associations.
Yeah, God, I miss parties.